So after this view of my blog, let's create some of the blogs over here. So for that I will go to admin, and here I'll add the post. Let's say the first blog, Festivals of India. Author, I'll take the one which is allotted to my original user. Then I'll give the body, as Janmashtami is nearby, I'll take it Janmashtami, Holi, Diwali. I'm not writing in detail, just few words so that it can be fixed up in my post. So Christmas are major festivals of India, and it is created on 10th of August. And status, there are two status over here. I want to publish here, and we will save. Now you can see there is a blog created with the name Festivals of India. Let's create one more, Nationals of India. So for that I'll take the same author. I'll give lion is national animal of India. Peacock is national bird of India. Hockey is national sport of India. Let us leave it here only, and then I'll publish it. So we have two more blogs over here which are published. Now I'll go to CMD. I need to check whether it is working or not. Yes, it is working. And here I'll go directly to blog. Let's see how it is looking. See. Now I have published two blogs and they are visible over here with their body content, right? And they are also giving the timings and also the author. Now let us continue by going to PyCharm, and here we have already worked with base.html, list.html. Now we have to work in detail.html. So the first, I need to extend base.html. So I'll take the same command over here. Then I'll take the title, where I'll write the title of post. Then in content, in the last video I told you about block. They are of two types, title and content. So here I'm mentioning in content post.title, which will be in h1 tag. Right? Now I'll define the same date in P class. Where it will be following the same published by author. Then we will end with post body. Here I'll be mentioning line breaks, and I'll delete this and for. So here my detail.html is ready. Let's return back to our browser, and here I'll click on any one of the post titles to take a look at the detailed view of the post. So when I click here, you can see this is a friendly URL for your blog post. Let's click in Festivals of India. Here we are getting a separate page for our blog. Now the next topic, a very interesting topic, how to add pagination. When you start adding content to your blog, you might easily reach to the point where tens or hundreds of posts are stored in your database. Instead of displaying all the posts on a single page, you may want to split the list of posts across several pages. This can be achieved through pagination. How? Let us know here by practical doing. As here it is displayed in a single page and I want to distribute it, or I want to split the list of posts across several pages. Then I need to make use of pagination. You can define the number of posts that you want to display per page and retrieve the post that corresponds to the page requested by the user. So Django has a built-in pagination class that allows us to manage paginated data easily. So for that, I will go to views, and here we will modify post list function. So first of all, I need to import paginator. So beneath post, I need to write from Django.core.paginator import capital P. Here I want to import empty page and also page not an integer. Then in post list function, here instead of post, I'll write object underscore list equal to post.publish.all. Then I'll define paginator, which will have paginator object underscore list, comma 3. 3 means 3 posts in each page. Then here I'll define page is equal to request dot get page. Then I'll make use of try post equal to paginator dot page. Then we will go to accept, which will have page not an integer. And here if page is not an integer, deliver the first page. So for that, I'll define post is equal to paginator dot page returns the first page. Then one more except when empty page. Here if page is out of range, deliver last page of result. So for that, post is equal to paginator dot page paginator dot num underscore pages, so as to go to the last page. Then it will return render request, and here we will have list.html, and here we will define page as well for diverting to page. So this is how paginator works. Here we instantiate the paginator class with the number of objects that you want to display on each page. Like here we are needing 3 posts at single page. Here we get the get parameter, which indicates the current page number. Also we obtain the objects for the desired page by calling the page method, and page method is of paginator. And here if the page number is not an integer number or an integer, then we will retrieve the first page of result, and if it is higher than the last page, then it will return the last page. And here we will pass the page number and retrieve the objects to the template. As simple as that. Now for this, we need to create a template to display the paginator so that it can be included in any templater that uses pagination. So here we will go to templates. Now here in the templates we have blog. In blog, I will add a new HTML file with the name Pagination. pagination.html. As it is a HTML file, I need to add a pagination code. So first of all, I'll define div class which will have pagination. Then I'll define span class which will have step links. Then I'll define the if condition. If page dot has underscore previous, here I'll give the link a href which will have page equal to page dot previous underscore page underscore number, and here I'll write previous. Let's end the if condition. This is a complete span class. Now inside this I'll define the span class will have current and the page dot number of page dot paginator dot num underscore pages. Then I will end this span. Then again the if condition, if page dot has next, then a link, copy from here, page dot next, and here if condition will end, and let's call it div above. So this is it. So here we have defined pagination, where it is defining for previous and next page. Basically, the pagination template expects a page object in order to render the previous and next links, and also to display the current page, and also you can know the total pages of result. Now let's return to list.html, and here we will include pagination.html template. So at the bottom of content before end block, I'll include pagination.html, and here we will have page equal to post. So here, since the page object you are passing to the template is called post, since the page object you are passing over here to the template is called post, we included pagination template in the post list, passing the parameters to render it correctly. Now after saving this, let's create more blocks over here so that we can understand it clearly. Let's define the earlier one, Starlink new way for communication. Author is 1. Technology is growing daily. Afterwards, I'll add more words to the body part, and simply I'll publish it. Let's create more. Corona, the virus. Author the same, 1. Here in body I'll write the daily number. There are total 65k people are affected by corona. Let's publish it again. Let's check it out how it is viewing in blog. Here it is giving some error in pagination.html. Let's verify. Here it is not detecting, template does not exist. Here I have kept this pagination.html inside blog, which is supposed to be inside templates, as like this, so that templates must have blog and pagination.html. Two files, blog is a folder and pagination.html is a file. Now hope it will run well, so I'll go to cmd and will run Ctrl C, python manage.py run server. It's running well. Let's verify it again, and here we are. So we had 5 blocks. Now you can see there are 3 blocks, and when I click on next, we got the other one. That means 3 blocks in a single page. So you have seen it was so interesting. We have applied pagination to our blogging site. But make sure while creating templates, it should be inside templates, not inside blog, right? Now we will see how to use class-based views. Basically, class-based view is an alternative way to implement views as Python object instead of functions. Since a view is a callable that takes a web request and returns a web response, we can also define your views as class method. Django provides base view class for this. All of them inherit from the view class, which handles HTTP method, dispatching, and other common functionality. While coming to class-based views, it offers so many advantages. What advantages? It is related to HTTP method such as get, post, put in separate methods instead of using conditional branching. So now in views, we will change our post underscore list into a class-based view to use a generic list view offered by Django. Let's see how. It's so exciting to do. So I'm hoping that you're also wetting your hands over here. So this base view allows us to list objects of any kind. Now I'll go to views.py, which is defined in blog. Now the first step, I need to import list view. So for that I need to write from django.views.generic import list view, and then I need to define a class post list view, and here I'll have list view which will have post.published.all, and this will be allotted to query set. Then we will have context object name is equal to posts, and here I'll define paginate by 3, and here we will define template name equal to list.html, which is defined in blog/post/list.html. So here, using a query set, instead of retrieving all objects, we will define a query set attribute, as Django will build a generic post.objects.all internally. Using the context object name, for the query result, the default variable is object_list. Then we have paginated the result, displaying these 3 objects per page, and then we used a custom template name to render the page. If you don't set a default template, list view will use list.html, which is in blog. Now we will open urls.py, which is defined inside blog, and here also we will make few changes. Now here, instead of post_list, I'll comment this, and here I'll add path empty. Here I will have views.postListView.as_view, which will have name as post_list, and thereafter we will put a comma over here, and the rest will be same. Now here, in order to keep pagination working, we need to use the write page object that is passed to template. So for that, Django list view passes the selected page into a variable called page_obj. So for that, I'll go to list.html. Here, instead of post, I will add page_obj. Now let's save it and we'll see whether it is working well. Yes. Now we will go to Chrome and here in blog I will press. So here it is working fine. This is a simple example of a class-based view that uses a generic class provided by Django. We'll be learning this class-based view later also, but for the time being, this is a working block. Now if I come to summary, till now we learned the basics of Django Web Framework by creating a simple blog application throughout our 5 videos. Here in the 5 videos, we designed the data models and applied migrations to our project. We created the views, templates, URLs for our blog, including object pagination. So in the next video, I'll discover how to enhance our blog application. Now in the next video, we will come up with blog application with a comment system and tagging functionality. And we will also see how to allow our users to share posts by email. So till now we have created a blog. So hope you liked it. And I'm hoping you have tried your hands in it so that in the next video we will apply so many things to our blog site. And here I'll also request you to support my channel. So for that, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.